Hello everyone and welcome once again back to the channel, and you join us on the A16 near Spalding, and we've got this visitor from Devon, heavy haulage from AMC from Newton Abbot. Next up we have an 8-wheel tipper from Breedon, followed by a Scania from the McGeorge Group, which of course was bought out by Hanson. Next up is this Mercedes 8-wheeler cement mixer from Logical Concrete, again operating from the Peterborough area. There's quite a lot of building work and road works going on around the Spalding area, keeping them busy. Next along is this DAF 106 with the bulk tipper on the back from Robinson Contracts, and they're from Driffield up in Yorkshire. Not far behind is this PML with another 106. He's on container haulage. And of course a DFDS Mercedes subby and traction work. So at this point we decided to move on to the A17 near Holbeach, and we start off with a Brett's Volvo and Topliner from Guyarn. Next up, a familiar sight of a Jenkinson Scania, new gen and a walk-in floor. See quite a few of them heading along the 17 in both directions, and of course the obligatory Kettlewells DAF and bulk tipper there. Certainly plenty of 106s still kicking about. This one for Nain Transport. Got some trucks parked up at Sutton Bridge there. He was just pulling up to let one of his colleagues out the lay-by there. Next up's a White's Recycling rather. Obviously a Volvo FH. A tanker, a vacuum tanker. WS Transportation with a 8-wheeler Hiab and drag, closely followed by another 8-wheeler Hiab, and Lincolnshire A16 tonner heading eastbound. Now a Rings Transport from Bristol way, if I remember rightly, or possibly Avonmouth. Their man TJX and Topliner, and he's met with another 106 from J&A Turner from New York and Lincolnshire. Another tipper on the back there, quite a low tipper on the back there. I wonder what that carries. Obviously quite dense, whatever it is. Coast to coast DAF CF flatbed. Chap still walking along the 17 there, rather him than me. So just a few spots of rain starting to appear, but we decided just to hang around, and we were met with this Carter haulage Scania with a low loader off to collect something. And another Nain Scania, this time on traction work for Fresh Link out of Spalding, and he's heading eastbound towards Wisbech, or the Norfolk coast. A few turners kicking around. This is a Scania pulling one of Stuart's a Tayside, of course. They specialise in soft fruit from up in the Tayside region of Scotland. And a plain white Scania pulling a Jack Richards Topliner there. Looks fairly empty, that one, judging by the curtains. There's a rich visitor. David Transport. He's met with a Mercedes Actros from Frontier Transport. They do a lot of animal feeds rather. Bulk grain and such like, I would imagine. And of course, local haulier, Mason Brothers from Boston. Just at the Swineshead roundabout, near Swineshead roundabout, if you know it. And he's meeting another 106 in the familiar livery of Jack Richards. Getting used to seeing them now in DAFs, of course. It was always a strange sight not seeing them when they moved away from ERFs. Galena DAF XG. That's a 530, I think. Pulling what's becoming quite rare now, the old Fowler Welsh liveried fridges. They're gradually being phased out, of course, with the Galena livery now. There's a Renault T range with some poultry crates on the back of the trailer there. Off to a hatchery, I would imagine, or a chicken farm. IDS Scania from Evesham, I think. Yeah, Evesham. And another Neen DAF 106. This time they're on traction work for HZ Logistics. Possibly on flower work. Another Jack Richards DAF 106, and he's met by this handsome Witham plant Renault T-High. Still quite like the look of the big Renault T-High now. I think the new Volvo Aero is very, very similar, but a bit controversial. There's Tranage heavy haulage. Getting us the lights and horns. A telehandler making its way west and possibly back up north. It's getting a bit later into the day now, so we're getting near the end, but still managed to catch this Campy's of Selby. Scania in the top liner. This Air Liquid Renault and tanker. Not too far behind them. Of course, like every other day, there was a few Lincolnshire convoys, as I call them. One of the ranges trucks on their way to store delivery, MEN. and possibly leaving the best to last. There we are. You know who you are. And some wonderful lights and horn.